Hello people YouTube, how are you today? It's me Abby, and today, y'all, I am so happy. I have a bunch of new products from Shein. Y'all, I got the infamous TickTock, powder that's been going viral. I got some underrated products that nobody has talked about, like their freckle pen. I got their setting spray. I got some new eyeshadow palettes, some jelly highlighter blush. I got the new hydrating foundation. The controversial bronzers, we'll get into that. Guys, I bought so much. It's all on my table right now. I'm going to unpack everything, and then we're going to just slap it on my face. It is really late at night right now. I'm so happy. My stepdad gave me these LED bulbs because finally I can, kind of film at night so I don't have to, open my window, and I can have better lighting in here. And nobody can see me doing my makeup, and my neighbors can stop staring. But, yeah, we are going to put on a full face and try some new Sheglam makeup out. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, I just want to let you know, I have their brow pencil right here. I have used it a billion times. I really love this brow pencil. It's in soft gray, and it really works for me considering my hair is like a blondie gray color. And I'm going to just do my brows normally. I don't want to have this video be forever. I showed you how I would do my brows now, considering I shaved the tails off in my Babe on the Budget video, so if you want to know how I do it, go check it out. But other than that, I am going to just go in with the pencil today and just fill it in, and then I will be back after my eyes are primed, and I'll show you everything else. Hey babes! Okay guys, I am back. Brows are on. I tried to do them a little bit different today. I filled them in, but after I filled them in, I went in with my Sheglam brow cream to not set them in place, because it's not a brow gel, it's a brow cream, and not make them not not bushy, but natural brows, because I shaved the tails off, so I draw my tails in now, so I wanted them to look a little bit more natural, but not natural at the same time. We'll just say Scott Barnes natural, something like that, But I don't hate how they came out. They're not my favorite. I was trying something different. But they're not the worst brows I've ever done in my life. They just look a little messy, and that's okay. But other than that, the other thing is, the only Sheglam product I am not using the only thing I'm not using from Sheglam is my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, because they don't really have an eyeshadow primer, I think. I didn't see one on the website. But yeah, we are going to go into eyeshadows now. Guys, my nephews called me, and God, I love them so much. They're silly. Today's my nephew's birthday, actually. I just got done watching them, they're great. My nephew's 6 years old today. I mentioned in the last video we had his birthday party, but today's his actual birthday, the 30th, September 30th. But yeah, other than that, let's get to eyeshadow. I have these Sheglam Glam 101 palettes. I got 2 of them, and sad thing is I really wanted to use this one, but if you can tell, one of the shades did sadly break today. I'm not too mad about it. I knew one of these days was bound to break. This is the first thing I've ever bought from Sheglam that has ever broken, because usually when they pack their stuff, no, they pack it. They double bubble wrap everything. So I'm not mad that it broke, because you never know what's going to happen. It's not like that one time my pump from Hyde broke and I had a full meltdown. God, I am surprised they wanted to work with me and asked me to make a video for them. Again, thank you, Hyde, for that, because I don't understand why you wanted to work with me, and you sent me another one for free. Thank you, though. But yeah, I have these 2, and I think I'm gonna go in with both today. I'm gonna just be careful for that broken pink one, because I want to go in with this orange first right here. Guys, immediate pigment right away, and it is blending very nicely. It is a little buildable. I have gone in a couple of times, but look at that. It's really pretty. I was going to mention how in the last couple of videos, I was going to mention how I am going through a weight loss journey. I keep saying that I'm going to tell you, but I haven't had time. I think this is the video to finally tell you while I do my eyeshadow. Here's the thing. The last couple of years have been really hard for me. As you guys know, I've had a lot of loss from friends and family, and it's been very hard for both. And I've also had a lot of stress at work, I'm always busy. I just feel like I never have me time anymore. So it has led to some unhealthy habits. I feel like junk food, takeout has been my thing. I'm not gonna lie, because like if I do live with my mom, God, this is gonna sound so. My mom does cook for me. I can't cook for shit. My mom cooks for me. I live with her still. I am 21, but I live with my mom. I've mentioned this before, but I always feel weird when I say it. Like, every time I try to cook, follow a recipe, it never turns out right. You know, and I never like to do it. So my mom usually cooks for me, but the day she doesn't cook, or if I get home late, or whatever, you know, I don't want to do it for myself. I don't, not do it for my, that sounds wrong. I'm always tired. I don't want to do it. I have been eating out a lot the last couple of months. I'm now going into this twinkly, orangey, brown shade right here. I'm trying not to dump out that pink, so mind me a little bit. But anyways, yeah, I have developed a lot of bad habits, from staying up really late because I want me time, you know, like staying up till like 3 in the morning, and then I never sleep anyways. Even if I went to bed at like 10 o'clock right now, I'm not going to fall asleep till 3 a.m. So I just stay up till 3 a.m. because, like, what's the point of just laying in my bed doing nothing if I can't sleep? I don't like just sitting there in the dark with my thoughts. Most of the time, my thoughts get really dark. And that is kind of what's been happening lately, because the last 2 years, I have been at my most unhealthiest. Because when I was living with my dad, me and my dad, we did not cook. And at the time, I was working like the midnight shifts. And I was eating unhealthy. And I was just ordering food out a lot. Like Taco Bell. I was ordering out Chipotle. Chipotle was my shit, guys. And I'm not going to deny it. I didn't care. I may have eaten one meal a day, but I wasn't eating healthy, and I was snacking, and every time I would snack, I was snacking on Takis, cucumbers with tahini, and like a lot of sodium. Or if it was really bad, I would go to Walgreens and get a lot of like candy, because candy is like always been like my outlet. Like, I don't know why, but like I have the biggest sweet tooth, and that is my problem. And the second I moved in with my mom, my whole system changed, because my mom started making dinner, so I was eating her cooking. But the thing is, I was also vegetarian, so I was eating when my mom would cook. But if she didn't make something vegetarian that night, I would also fend for myself, and I started just making ramen. Like, I was eating just ramen. I just thought, that's the only thing I really know how to make. I'm not gonna lie, I know how to make some good ramen. But, you know, again, that's not healthy. You can't just eat ramen every goddamn day. But then I started eating meat again. And then the last couple of months, my parents went on keto, and I started eating meat last year. And I noticed recently, when I first started eating meat, my body like changed instantly, because every diet I've done where it's like a dramatic change in like certain proteins, like when I went vegetarian, my body changed dramatically. It was hurting. Both times, when I started eating meat, when I didn't start eating meat, when I went vegan, and when I started eating meat again, it had changed dramatically. Also, I'm going in with the darkest brown in that palette. It's the only dark brown, because I guess we're doing another sunset yellow sunflower look, by the way. But yeah, when I started eating my mom's food, because my mom went on the keto diet, I was just eating what they were eating. And I automatically started just losing a little bit of weight here and there. And I kind of noticed, like, I started to feel a little bit better. And my mental health was starting to get a little bit better because of the kids, the family. I don't have free time anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't really have free time, because I work 7 days out of the week. I never have time to myself. And now where I work, they the last couple of weekends, they have just been giving me full-time hours for the week, like each weekend. So like, for example, when I work with my sister, I'm there like 7:30, 7:40, and I leave like 5:30 to around 7. Like, I know that's like a big jump, but it depends on what time they want to take me home. They want to take me to home, or what time they can take me home. because I understand they're busy too. We're all busy. And then when I have work on the weekends, I feel like every time I come home, I don't want to do anything else. Sometimes days I don't want to go out with friends anymore because I'm tired. And I realize there's no more excuses for being lazy. I can't just say I'm tired because of work and stuff anymore, because then again, it's just an excuse. And that's kind of just how it's been for the last couple of months. But then I realized my headaches, I started getting headaches. And I've had them for a year now, and they were getting worse. They were debilitating, guys. Like, not even joking. And I know I've mentioned this before because I went to my doctor, explained what was happening, and she was saying, like, it sounds like migraines. We'll start you on some medications, see how it works. And the medications were making me feel even worse. And it's weird because, my headaches were so bad that I would get a headache every day. It got to the point where I was getting a headache every day. And not just every day, it would last 3 hours every day. And my weight, guys, had gotten at its worst. I was almost 300 pounds. And that's when I really started to feel like absolute shit. Because I've never been that heavy before. Nor have I ever wanted to get that heavy before. Because, I always considered myself, not athletic, but I always, try to not keep up a physique, but, I stay active. I'm not just, sitting on the couch all day. I tell you, I work, guys. But, again, I also have hypothyroidism. I have a ton of shit wrong with me. I always say I'm a genetic trash can. I have a ton of shit wrong with me. It's funny if I go through it all. I'd gotten at my heaviest weight, and my heaviest weight was, 260. 260 to 270. And when I would look at myself in the mirror, I hated what I saw because I felt like shit. I looked like shit. I felt awful. And I even had hair that was falling out. And I was getting close to having diabetes. It was bad. So then I just finally decided, I can't deal with this. So I started working out again. And you know what? Guess what? First week I started working out, my headaches almost completely went away. I still get them, though, sadly. I get them at least once a week. My doctor thinks I do have a migraine disorder, and I do too, because I get them, just right by my eye. They don't go away. But I get them once a week now. Not every day, and they don't last, 2-3 hours or all day anymore. They only last, an hour, 2 hours max. If I take my medication, and I take several medications now for them. But I am happy to say I've started working out. I had to start eating too. I know that sounds weird because the thing about me is I would snack a lot, but I wasn't eating meals. I would snack throughout the day, have a coffee in the morning, snack throughout the day, and then eat dinner. That was my thing. But now I had to, actually eat meals to start a metabolism because I have no metabolism. Also, just to let you know, I don't have primer, so I'm just going to go in, a normal primer I have as well. So I started eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm not going to lie to you, I kind of hate it. Because I kind of feel, groggy now and sick and tired, and, yeah. I know that sounds weird, but because I'm not saying don't eat, but I don't like to eat, 3 meals a day. I like to snack. But since I started doing that and having 3 meals a day, I am happy to say, guys, I am officially 30 pounds down. I am 230 right now. I still have a long way to go. And I'm sharing this information because I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of my weight because I know that, I am not a lazy piece of shit who just eats burgers all day, And even if I was, that doesn't make me less of a human being. I know who I am and I know my worth, and I'm worth a lot more than what people think I am. But my goal is to get to 160, 170. And I'm not going to lie to you, it has been a hard couple weeks for me because I haven't worked out in a month and a half because I had gotten a belly button ring, my belly button pierced, and my ears pierced. My belly button piercing got so infected that when I would work out, it would hurt, and it would get even more infected because of the sweat. So my doctor told me I shouldn't work out until it was fully healed, and it made me angry because she said it's rather take it out. Either way, I would have to wait until it's fully healed, take it out, or wait until it's fully, like, again, it's either way it's fully healed, but it's rather take it out and just let it heal on its own, or wait, and it took a month and a half to heal, and I've never had a piercing get infected before. Never. Only one I've ever had get infected. And my doctor told me it was normal. Most belly button piercings get infected, and I was like, oh, God. Like I said, it's healed now. I started working out again this week, but you know what's weird? During that month, I was still losing weight, even though I wasn't eating the healthiest. I fell off the rocker again. It was kind of a hard week too. I lost a couple pets, family pets. It's a long story I don't want to get into, but ate shit. It was also some family members' birthdays and some parties, but I still managed to lose 5 pounds. Just so you know, I'm gonna go with the Sheglam Infinite Hydrating Foundation. This is the new one in their line. You guys already know I love the Sheglam matte foundation, which is funny because I hate matte, but this doesn't really show up matte on me. I put the e.l.f. Mint Jelly Primer on because if this is hydrating, I don't want to put too much hydrating stuff on my face. So I'm going to put this on my palette right here, and we'll put this on my face. Just to let you know, I got mine in shade Shell, which is the same shade this one is. And there is a big difference still. I'm also going to start off with a brush, and if I don't like it, I will go to a sponge. When I take it back, it is the shade. It just looks darker. Just to let you guys know, this is more of a medium coverage foundation. I really like it. It looks nice so far. But yeah, I started working out again. I worked out Monday, first time in a month and a half, and it fucking sucked. It's weird how a month and a half can honestly change you because for me, I work out like an hour to almost an hour and a half when I do my workouts. This time I was only able to do an hour because I did treadmill and I was just like, my legs, I felt like I was able to do it normally, but then immediately when I did to weightlifting, I felt exhausted. I didn't feel like me. So I'm hoping when I do it again, not tonight because I was busy. Sadly, Tuesday, did not get home till very late. Wednesday, I had a shit ton of laundry I had to get to, and I got home late. And then tonight I had to film. So I am going to work out Fridays, and I don't work out Saturday, Sunday because I work. And then Monday, Tuesday, next week, it's going to be all week. I already got that scheduled. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm going to be getting back on track, going back to, eating healthier, and hopefully going to lose some more weight. Here's a close-up view of how the foundation looks. I decided not to blend down my neck because, I'm not going anywhere. So, I don't want to scrub it off my neck tonight. Usually, you guys know I do that. See the color difference? Here's the thing. You already know, I say this all the time. Chest, my neck is usually darker than my face and my chest. But it's weird because, I think now everything is matching together because I don't go outside anymore because I'm always working. That it actually, I need to go lighter, back to being really light now. Because this doesn't look bad though. This isn't a super bad, this is a good, not super dark shade on me. It is a beautiful medium coverage foundation. I still see pimples poking through. I see my mole, but it definitely has a nice little shine to it, but it's not overly dewy. It is more of a hydrating feel. I could barely feel it on my skin, but I'm only tapping because I have an itch right here. But yeah, I am going to go in now let's go in with the cream bronzers. Y'all, these are controversy because they came out with 4 shades. Not enough for women of color, which I think is horse shit, and also not enough for people who are super fair skin because this is the one that's meant for fair skin, and here's the thing, on their pictures, it's like super duper gray. In real life, it's not as gray. Like if you see it in person, like let me blend it on my hand. Like see, it doesn't like come out super gray, but like their pictures, oh my goodness, they were in a scandal, honey. I decided to buy it because I wanted to see how it would look on me. I'm not going to use it today, but I do want to try it out. Maybe with no makeup on, because even though I'm not going to wear it out, I don't want to ruin this makeup look, because I do want to take some photos in it. So I think I'm going to go in with this one, which was the second shade in... Oh, let me say the name of this one. This was called Soft Tan. And this one's called like Golden Sun, which is I think is the shade I'm gonna go in with, because this is more my color that I always go in when I do cream bronzer. So without further ado, let's go in. Because I don't know this formula yet, I am gonna just put it on my cheeks starting now before I go forehead, nose, blah blah blah. Because I want to work in sections, because I don't know this formula. I don't know if it's gonna dry down fast. Like if it's anything like their blush formula, then I have time. But I'm just, you never know. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more because this is really pretty. But you know me, I really like a lot of bronzer. And you do have to work a little fast with it. I did notice that, because on this side it was a little hard to blend, but it's really pretty, guys. I do like this so far. But it is like almost the perfect color just for my forehead alone. And I know that sounds weird, but like, you know how like certain colors just work for like different parts of your face? That's how it is right now. And I'm not going to go super heavy with it. Cause I'm thinking today, I'm not even going to go on my neck or my nose. I think, we're going to just do like the soft, like beat. We're not even going to sculpt. We're not sculpting, I think I'm going to add just actually a little bit on my nose, but not in a sculpting way. Like just a little like bronzy, like boop. Boop. Oh my god, this would be so good for nose. Guys, this would be so good for nose contour. Look at that. I'm already approving this just because if they're like the blush formula, I love the blushes, these liquid blushes right here. They're some of my favorites. But like it's not super pigmented. It's not like a super thick cream blush like the e.l.f. ones or the one from Seoul or my new one from like their other, like the Sheglam stick. But it adds just like that little it's like a nice little yeah, you look like you're bronzed. Because I can't help myself, I did get this blush stick, but I don't know if this is gonna work because I thought this was more orange, but I feel like I want to see how that looks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it on the back of my hand and then go in with my sponge and then use it on my face. Because never going with just a stick alone. You're going to ruin your foundation doing that. See what I mean? Oh, that's so pretty. I forgot concealer. Here's the thing. I like to do concealer before blush because I won't put too much concealer. We'll work with it. This isn't a super pigmented blush either. It's like a nice, not sheer, but like buildable. Buildable is a good word. Okay, guys, I'm gonna add some concealer off camera real quick, and then we'll go to powder. Okay, guys, I have concealer on. We are concealed. Now it's time for the powder. I have the Sheglam Instant Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder. Oh my goodness. The amount of videos I've seen on TikTok of people putting this in water, and oh my god. I am nervous to try this out because I did get mine in just translucent because the other ones just like, they did not look like my color. Their colors are a little bit weird. It's like, it looks like bisque and linen look like they are like for really tan shades. Even though they're like kind of meant for like lighter shades. This one, like, I got it because translucent's translucent, But other than that, we are going to try it out. I am going to go in first with the actual loose setting powder and set the under eyes and face. And then we're going to try the top one and just like try to brighten the other eye. So let's do it. By the way, this is supposed to mattify everything. I'm not a big matte person, but that is what it's doing. So I'm not mad. It's weird. I look like I'm going to the beach. Like, this is a very beachy look. Sorry, I had to get my cat. Forgot what I was saying. It is mattifying me. Oh yeah, it did oxidize, but it's not enough to where you'd probably notice. I did notice it a little bit. It's not bad. It's not a bad like level of oxidation, because I have seen where like some powders will oxidize me badly. Like the Believe Beauty one, it made me look really pretty. Like it mattified me in the nicest way, held me like any oils done, made my skin look really pretty, but it oxidized so badly. And that's the one thing I hated about it, because if it didn't oxidize, I would want to use it again. And it's translucent. That's the one thing I want them to fix, because I want the formula to be the same, but not oxidize. Because like the second I put it under my under eyes went orange. This is how we're looking with the powder on. I am very blurred. I really like how it looks. I would like to see this with one of my pore filling primers on. I want to go in with the top powder now. I'm going to go in just with a mirror, not grab my mirror because it's like, it has a mirror. So, God, how many times can I say mirror? So I'm going to go back in with my Morphe brush that I was using before, tap it, and I'm just going to stamp it under my eyes. See if it makes a difference. Not really. I think this is actually supposed to be like a touch-up powder, but I never use touch-up powders. I just like kind of, after I do my makeup, that's how it is. I just let it be. I think this is the most amount of powder I've used in a very long time. I'm putting it like where I tend to get the most oily. I think it helped it to make it look a little bit more blurred, but I don't notice that much of a difference. Next up, we have highlighter. I have the Sheglam Balm Mousse Highlighter. I cannot see. Cosmetic Crystal Mousse Highlighter in Vanilla Sky. And I'm not sure if this is a cream, because, ooh, it feels nice. Ooh, let me swatch this on the back of my hand. Oh, that is so pretty. It's a little dull, but it's kind of like the eyeshadow. I'm not sure if I mentioned the eyeshadow was a little dull. Not what I expected it to be, but I'm not mad at it. So I'm going to just go in with my highlighter brush and oh, that is so pretty. It's not like a blinding highlighter by any means, but it's not a bad highlighter. It's just like, it's there. Highlighter, it's not my favorite. It's not really blinding, but it's not the worst highlighter I've ever used. I don't hate it. I'm not gonna lie when I say I had a little bit more high hopes for it. Guys, all I have left is lips, the freckles, and setting spray. So I'm going to do mascara and my bottom lash line off camera, and then I'll be back to do those steps. Okay, guys, I put mascara on. I fixed my brow up a little bit. Came off. I kind of wiped it off. But I'm kind of excited to try this freckle pen out. I haven't done freckles in a hot minute. I don't hate them on me. I just feel like I look weird because I tend to go for more of a gothic look, you know? Like Chelsea Grin, like today. And freckles don't really look that good if you're doing like super gothic. It's more if you're like cottagecore or like baby or baddie, whatever they're called. But you know, I want to try it. So we're gonna start off on the nose and just cannot see them, but I'll do a couple. You know what's weird? Freck is like $20 for this little itty bitty tube. This, I think I paid $7 maybe, and it's working really well. It's maybe a little red for me. Yeah, I think it's a little too red, but it's not bad. I think the one thing I hate about doing fake freckles is that you gotta do a ton of like little dots, and who has the time to do all this? I'm blocking the light so you can see them, but I did a couple. They're not my favorite. I don't do them often, so again, I don't hate this. They are a little bit more on the red side, so I feel like if you have more pinky toned undertones in your skin, this is probably going to be the best for you, because if you have more red tones in your skin, red is going to be your best friend. For me, again, I'm more yellow, warm, so it contrasts a little bit more. but I don't hate it. It does look cute. For me, my freckle pens do lean more towards like the blonde tone, like kind of they have more blonde colored tones or like a cool tone brown. But I feel like if they came out with more colors of this, I actually would really like this because they're cute. The one thing I just don't like about freckles is that they take forever to put on. But yeah, I do really like it. Here's the thing. I bought this lipstick off Shein. It's not new. It's not one of their newer lipsticks, and I thought it was a nude. Look at the packaging. You'd think that's a nude. No, it's a bright-ass freaking bubblegum pink. I'm sorry, but bubblegum pink don't work for me, sweetheart, and this don't work for this look. So, hear me out. We're not going to be going with the new one, but we're going to go with the Shein lipstick. This is another Shein one, but this is a nude. And actually would go with this look, but I don't have a lip liner that would go with this. So I'm going to go in with my Essence lip liner, outline my lips, go with this lipstick, and then we'll be right back to do the setting spray and set everything in. Okay guys, lips are done. I know I overlined quite a bit. I don't hate it though. I've been overlining quite a bit, a lot lately. I really like it. I like how I look. Let's set this face already. So in front of me, I have the Press Refresh setting spray. It's a coconut infused setting spray, I think, from their brand. I didn't know they had a setting spray. They did not really advertise this. I didn't see it until it just popped up on my feed. I'm like, okay, let's add it to cart and we'll try it out. So let's see. Oh my god, that smells disgusting. Oh my god, that stinks really bad. It smells like a coconut candy and feet. That's the best way I can describe it. It's weird. It has a strong shoe smell and a coconut candy that I've eaten before. That's like a Mexican coconut candy, but I cannot remember at all. And it's bothering me, the smell. It's a weird smell. But the setting spray does not feel bad. It kind of just, it does refresh my face. I feel really hydrated, but I'm not really sure if I notice anything. I'd have to wear it longer, you know, because I'm not going to wear this for long. I think I'm going to wear it till like 10 o'clock tonight and then take it off. If I want to, I'll do a check-in for y'all, but for now, let's get to the end of the video, because I feel like we've been talking long enough. You know, it's like 7 o'clock right now. I'm kind of done. Okay, guys, let's go through an overview of all the products. Eyebrow pencil, loved it, always loved it. Gonna always love it. The eyeshadow palettes were not bad. They are buildable. You have to build them up a little bit, but you know, the pigment is there. The pigment is there. They do blend really nicely. Kit's in the background. Oh my god, she looks so cute. And the shimmers are a little dull. The shimmer I used in this one was a little bit dull, but I don't think it looks bad. Like, obviously, like, and I think these palettes are like $4 or $5. You can't beat that price. They're really good. And yes, I did get one that was broken, but this is the only product from Shein I've ever bought that has ever came in broken, you know? So I am not mad about that at all. I would recommend these because if you are new to, like, wanting to try eyeshadows, you want a cheaper option, these are really good. Foundation, I really like it so far. I know I've only been wearing it like at least about an hour, but like, look at my skin. It looks divine. Like, I have no complaints. The bronzers and the blush, I love these bronzers. They blended really nicely. They have good coloration to it. They're good if you're doing like that natural kind of look. Like if I said my no makeup look, that'd be great for them if you wanted a little bit more bronziness. This blush stick was really nice. I didn't get to use the highlight side, but when I swatch it, it is nice if it's like the formula of the blush on this side. I'm pretty sure I'd like it because the blush went on really nice. It didn't feel greasy. You know, it's really good. And this highlight is pretty. Oh my god, I should have put that on. Ooh. It's subtle, but I didn't put a lot on my hand, so that's nice. The powder, I don't hate. It did oxidize me a little bit, but I don't mind it. It doesn't make my skin feel heavy, though, because you know I am a dry bitch. And I don't feel dry, which is pretty good. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this powder again. I do, you know, I'm willing to try. The freckle pen, hey, not bad. you know, it put freckles on me. It did the trick. It was easy to use. Do they look good? I'm not an expert on that one. Their lipsticks are just like all their other ones. It's pretty good. It's just not the color that was advertised. Looks like a nude, goes on bubblegum pink. What is that? And lastly, the highlighter. Not my favorite. I thought this was going to be more of a blinding highlight because on their website it kind of looked like one of those, like, especially how it's like packaged. I don't know, like it kind of like gave me the vibe like, ooh, this is gonna be like a really like diamond-y highlight. But no, it's more of like a natural, like your skin but better highlight. Like it's not bad. I do like how it looks. It's just not what I thought it would be, you know. But other than that, everything I used today was pretty much a success. The setting spray, I'm not sure if I really like it so far. The smell of it is kind of a turn off for me. Like, so I'm iffy on it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, click the little bell icon to see more videos from me, and have a great day. Bye!